Alright, so what is going on, guys? It's your boy C Dreeper coming up. Oh my god, this is gonna be different. I don't think I'm gonna really do much cuts. I just want this to be like raw. So let me just get into it. So I've been going through like a rough patch. Nah, I wouldn't even say patch. I feel like I'm walking through like a field full of obstacles right now in my life. And obviously, I'm one in like billions. So there's got to be someone else in the world who's facing something similar or something worse. Again, our problems are only going to be big to us. Another person, even if they care like about your problems, the pain, the mental, like how you're always like thinking about, like someone can feel bad for you, but then they're not thinking about it for the rest of the day. Versus when you are going through some shit, it's in your head for the rest of the day. So you have to always, whenever you're going through something, you have to put it into perspective. So you could be sad that some shit went down, but you gotta put into perspective. Did you just lose your whole family in a bombing? Did your mom not wake up this morning? She, like, knock on wood. You gotta really put into perspective. That's like the number one thing. Like, for me to feel better about a situation, have to put into perspectives. There's people that have gone through so much worse. There's people that are going through so much worse. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the problem you're going through isn't like important, or it's not something that's gonna make you feel sad or depressed, like whatever, but again, it's just the emotions, right? So look at the actual problem, and then you have to take yourself out of it and see, like, okay, grand scale of things, how bad is this, right? Now I'm saying all this shit, but I'm not perfect, bro. Like, this video is almost like just to make me feel better. I feel like anytime right now, I could say, like, I'm in the tunnel. I'm in this tunnel specifically, right? I'm in a tunnel, and I'm walking, and I'm finally seeing, like, there's a little light at the end of that tunnel. I can see it. And as soon as I'm starting to get happy about, oh, there's that light, God throws like obstacles, right? So now you can still see the light, but there's obstacles in front of you. And these obstacles, I feel like every other time something like that has come into my life, I've always turned around and walked the other way, right? So I'll see the light, it's right there, I'm about to get it, because of the obstacle. So now I think the bigger the goal, bigger the thing you're working towards, obviously the bigger the obstacles. And I feel like it's just planned. Like, I feel like God just, like, he knows, like, if I'm gonna give this guy this gift, or if he's gonna achieve this thing in life, then he has to make this sacrifice, or he's not gonna get this. And I think success is just a game of sacrifices. How much are you willing to, like, give up right now? How much pain are you willing to go through right now to just feel better later? Also, what I'm going through right now is not just one thing. It's something in my personal life, something with my school life, something with my YouTube, something with my trading, something with, like, my relationship with my parents. Like, there all these aspects of my life right now, there's some good. So some things are going really well, and some things are going really bad. Now, if you met me like fucking 6 years ago, and I was going through like these same problems that I'm going through right now, literally, bro, right now I would just be drunk and crying. Real shit. I've literally had goals, the tip of my finger, like literally about to touch it, but something went wrong before I could touch it, and I would just. I can't do it again, bro. I literally can't do it again. I realized that I'm not even really happy at the destination. When I achieve something, I'm not necessarily happy for extended periods of time. For example, let's say I'm trying to run 5 kilometers within 21 minutes. And then one of these days I'm training, and I finally hit it. That happiness that I'm gonna feel from hitting that 21-minute 5K will last me maybe 10 minutes. I'll be happy about it for 10 minutes. I'll make the video. That's it. Because literally after those 10 minutes, I'm thinking, okay, how am I gonna get this 20-minute 5K? I didn't realize that about myself because I always thought like I would be happy with like the end goal, but I don't think that applies to me because I'm happy when I'm working towards the goals. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm not necessarily happy when I'm facing obstacles and you know there's I'm losing things and people from my life. Like I'm not necessarily happy about that. But I guess that's just a sacrifice you gotta make to get the goal. Now I could be wrong. This whole thing could be bullshit. But I swear to God, like I don't think I could ever be happy with just the end result. Cause I'm happy, like bro. Even when I see like I don't know, like when I see a video doing well, I'm just thinking, okay, now I gotta make the next video and it has to outperform this one. And I was told recently, like, by someone, that I'm too, like, extreme of a person. That it's either I'm all in and giving it my all, or I'm just not there at all. And I was thinking, like, my mom's also told me this. She's like, yo, you gotta, like, balance your life better. And I understand that to, like, a certain extent. But also, like, I think the fact that I'm an extreme person is one of my pros as much as it is my con. Because I was talking to my boy yesterday, Harish, right? And I was like, this is just an example, but let's say we all want to go on a nice bike ride, right? And we're just pedaling, cycling thing, and they just want to go on like a nice, like chill bike ride. And then every time they ask me, they know like, oh, I want to go fast or as fast as we can at that time, right? Or at least like in for me, like I can, I have the most fun when I'm trying my hardest. And when someone shits on me for like trying my hardest in whatever I'm doing, it's either I keep doing, it's either I keep trying hard or I just stop doing it. There's no in between. Like it's weird. I don't know. I don't even know if that makes sense. Sometimes I need that extreme side. Like, for example, like let's say I'm running with a bunch of people, and to them it's like okay, as long as they finish that run, they're good. But sometimes in my head, I'm thinking if I don't make it to that stop sign within the next 15 seconds, I'm a loser. I'm gonna die. I need to. I need to do it. And that's just like I don't know why I think like that. I don't know why. Does that make me extreme? It's not really extreme. Like it's just the way I like motivate myself, right? And obviously when you're too extreme into one thing, you end up losing like another thing. Like if you watch like that Kobe Bryant interview when he was I think this was his last interview with Patrick Bet like that guy, the guy that interviewed Andrew Tate. Um he said like when he was trying to become the best version, like the best basketball player ever, he had to sacrifice relationships. Like his family life did suffer, and there was just like he couldn't make that back obviously because there's certain things you got to be there at that time to experience, but he was okay to give those things up. And I guess I just have to be okay with giving things up now to achieve what I want to achieve. So if you're going through like a rough patch, if you're like fucking in the middle of the tunnel, even a quarter way in, and you can almost feel like that first milestone. You can feel it, you can see it, you can sense it. but you know you have to go get through like an obstacle, or you gotta give something up, or you gotta change something about yourself too. That's the evolution though, bro. Like you gotta do it. You gotta do it, right? Like anytime you watch like, you guys might not even like understand this, but this is in Naruto. Sasuke, he only gets the Mangekyo Sharingan after killing his brother. He had to lose his brother, find out that he was actually good, and then he gets more powers because of that. So he had to let that go for him to gain this. That's just a fucking anime example, but hope this video helps someone. And yo, I'm back on the grind. What can I say? Like it's been rough for me. I had a pretty tough. I had a really tough Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Then this morning I had another tough phone call with that was one problem, and then today I dealt with another issue, and they're very pretty serious issues, I would say. But gotta zoom out, gotta look at it. Am I gonna am I gonna feel some type of way about these things in 80 years? If I make it another 80 years? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see when I'm there. But for now, gotta keep pushing forward. And I hope if you're going through some shit, keep pushing forward. Alright? Seed Reaper signing out. Peace out, guys.